I took my fiancé home to meet my family and left with no fiancé. We'd been together 2 years and he always seemed perfect. Opened doors, remembered anniversaries, even learned to cook my grandmother's empanadas. He had a good job as an accountant, dressed well, said all the right things. My friends were jealous. My family's not wealthy, but we're close. My mom's a nurse at County General working double shifts. My dad drives long-haul trucks, and my younger brother has Down syndrome. He's 19 and the sweetest person you'll ever meet. Obsessed with Pokemon, works part-time at the grocery store bagging groceries, saves every penny for his card collection. My fiancé knew all this. I told him everything about my brother months ago. He'd said family's important to me too, and I believed him. The drive to my parents' house was 3 hours. My fiancé complained about traffic the entire time. I ignored it. He was nervous. That's what I told myself. We pulled up and my brother was already at the door, bouncing with excitement. He'd been asking about my fiancé for weeks. My mom had made her famous hot roast, the one she only makes for special occasions. The table was set with the good plates. Dinner started fine. My dad asked my fiancé about work. He talked about tax season, normal stuff. Then my brother got excited, showing him his Pokemon binder. He'd organized the entire thing that morning, put his rarest cards in the front. My brother talks fast when he's excited, stumbles over words. It's just how he is. He was telling my fiancé about this Charizard tournament he watched online, hands moving everywhere, huge smile on his face. I looked over and my fiancé had this expression. Not polite discomfort, not awkwardness, disgust, like my brother was bothering him at a restaurant. He pulled out his phone and started scrolling through emails, just completely checked out while my brother was mid-sentence. My brother noticed. His voice got quieter. He closed the binder and looked at me with these confused eyes. My mom jumped in trying to save the moment, asking my fiancé about his family. He cut her off to take a work call at the dinner table. Didn't even excuse himself, just answered and walked into the living room. For 20 minutes, I sat there making excuses in my head. He's stressed about the promotion. He's not used to family dinners. He'll adjust once he relaxes. My dad's knuckles were white around his fork, but he didn't say anything. When my fiancé finally came back, he didn't apologize, just sat down like nothing happened and started eating like my mom was a waitress. My brother tried again. He's persistent like that, always sees the good in people. He pulled out his absolute favorite card, a holographic Charizard he'd saved 4 months of grocery store money to buy, $340. I'd gone with him to the card shop, watched him count out the bills so carefully. He held it up to show my fiancé, hands shaking a little because he was nervous. This one's really special. It's from 1999 and my fiancé barely glanced at it. That's nice, buddy, in the same voice you'd use for a dog that brought you a stick. My dad's jaw clenched. My mom's smile completely disappeared, but I was still making excuses, still trying to save it. Then my brother asked if my fiancé wanted to watch a movie with him after dinner. They'd just gotten the new Detective Pikachu movie and my brother had been waiting to watch it until he was there. He wanted to share it with him. My fiancé laughed, not a polite chuckle, a real laugh. Maybe when you're older and can pick something good. I'm not really into kid stuff. The table went silent. My brother's face just crumbled. He looked at my fiancé, then at me, then back at his plate. He mumbled, "I'm 19," so quietly I almost didn't hear it. Then he got up and walked to his bedroom. I heard the door close, heard my mom's chair scrape as she followed him. Through the wall, I could hear her voice, soft and comforting, and my brother crying. My brother was crying because of the man I brought into our home. My dad stood up slowly. He's not a big guy, but in that moment he looked massive. He stared at my fiancé for a long time before speaking. "I think you need to leave my house now." My fiancé tried to argue, said everyone was overreacting, said it was just a joke, said my brother needed to learn to take things less personally. Actually said that my brother with Down syndrome needed thicker skin. I twisted the engagement ring off my finger, the one he'd proposed with on that beach at sunset 6 months ago, the one I'd posted about on Instagram with the caption, "Forever starts now." I placed it in his palm and closed his fingers around it. "My brother has more kindness in his pinky than you'll ever have in your entire body. We're done." His face went red, started saying I was being dramatic, that I'd regret this, that he was the best thing that ever happened to me. My dad opened the front door, didn't say another word, just held it open until my fiancé left. That was 4 months ago. My brother still asks sometimes if I'm sad about my ex. I tell him the truth now. I'm not sad about losing him. I'm sad I didn't see who he really was sooner, but I'm grateful my brother showed me before I married him. Last week, my brother used his savings to buy me a Pokemon card, a Pikachu. He said it reminded him of me because Pikachu's always there for his friends. It's in my wallet now.